Welcome back, welcome back. Look what we got here, guys. Was not expecting this to come in so soon, but we got ourselves another load, which I'm happy for. As you guys can see me, our pile has gone down quite drastically. We've been doing sales here for the past week and a bit. They've been going out like crazy. Everyone's been getting some bigger orders, half cords and full cords. And yeah, that's our pile. We have less than a cord there right now. I'm just gonna turn you guys around. So yeah, that's what's it. We got about a half cord there and maybe another quarter cord with the wood just kind of around it all. So we definitely got burnt through that pile pretty quick. We've been slowly cleaning up our mess from the pile. Somebody's honking a horn over there. But today we're going to be doing an oil change on our processor. We're going to be throwing on a new chain on our bar and retensioning our spring there. Pretty much we just take it off, bend that one notch up a bit more, and then just recenter it back in there. Give it a quick little clean off and she'll be good to go again. But we got a nice load of wood. As you guys can see, unfortunately they did have to unload a few of these moldy guys on us. Hopefully not two of them are moldy, but you can see this guy's pretty bad. With our other load that we had, there, we had quite a few of those too in there. Although some of them only were about 4 or 5 feet of mold, and then the rest were actually turning into a nice white wood there. So we were able to burn up most of it. I think we had about four truckloads worth of molded chunks and odds and ends that went into our own calf shelter. So we're gonna be using that for winter wood. And also if somebody wants to heat their house, kind of local people, we usually get an option if they want to buy that stuff too. At a discount rate, of course. But we're gonna be getting the oil change done here, and we might do a little bit of processing here. But we're gonna be going hard on it tomorrow. Hopefully we can get this one banged off quite quickly, and we'll see how quickly we can get this one sold here. So on with the oil change here, we'll give this a little quick clean out. Don't want any of this stuff getting into the motor area there. We just got a 13 mil. Got our drain pan down here. There she goes. Pop this open to get some airflow so it runs out quicker. We'll let that drain out and then we'll refill it. As we're doing that, we'll get the chainsaw with its new chain put on. So as we get that engine draining, we're gonna get this chainsaw bar off and replace the chain. We'll get this one sharpened up later. These chains that we buy are Oregon ones. They're 18-inch, the M72. They're $19, so they're actually pretty cheap to buy the newer ones. Compared to, I've seen some of them, they run up from between $20 some to 30 some. We'll get this off here, get that replaced, and then we should be good to start filling up the engine up there with some oil. You just have your tensioner just up here. I'm just going to loosen her up here. Get her a few notches. You can just hand spin it off. Just pop that off right there. Give that always a nice little clean out for your oiler, although we did get a little cut on our one end here, so we do have to replace that hose. So always keep that pretty cleaned out there. Get this taken off. Make sure you got your holes on your bar for your oil. Make sure to always give them a little clean out there. And make sure to switch up your bar. So So for this, I just get the chain on the bar. These guys can be tricky sometimes. Sometimes they go on nicely. This one's gonna be a little tricky today. Oh, it's coming off here. There we go. So you get that all sectioned up there nicely, get your nuts back on there, get it all tensioned up, and you're good to go. Last time for our last truckload, we went through, we bought our new chain at the beginning, and then we had one of our old chains that we had sharpened up. We put it on halfway through, and that one, we got it pretty dull near the end there. So we're just gonna get that new one started up here again. All right, so now that that's done, nice sharp chain on her, we're ready to go. We're just gonna, we don't got any more line at the house at the moment. As you guys can see, it's got a cut just on this side here. I'll try to twist it here. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. It's just our leaking out. Every now and then when you get going kind of good, it will slide in and hit right there. I have kind of zip tied it up here, but then as the cage opens up, it does break every now and then, so I just haven't replaced that one. My bad. But we're just gonna manually put a little bit of oil on their bar every now and then, every few logs. Our oil should be drained out. We're gonna be replacing it with some Pennzoil 1030. It takes just over a liter of oil, so we picked ourselves up 2 bottles there. And also we're gonna be filling, we got our chainsaw bar oil for our next round, because we went through a whole bottle, pretty much through the whole thing on our last one. Oil's done draining. Let's get the plug back in there. Hand tight for now. We'll take out this guy. We're going to use that to fill up. We'll fill her up and get going. We're going to have to get a funnel. As you guys can see, it is a bit of a pain to get to. Have to get a little funnel that goes down here, and sometimes we even have to get usually a pop bottle to come out of the funnel, and then we can just pour it in from up here. But we're going to get that ready, and we'll be ready to go again. So we couldn't find nothing, so we actually got just gas nozzle, which pretty much fits right in there, and it'll bring us just top of the exhaust here so we can fill it up nicely. So that's going to be our plan. That all sealed up. Just on this other end right down here, we got our check line there. I'm just gonna get that out. I don't know if you guys can see it, but she's right filled up there. Nice clean oil. I'll get that put back in there. It's kind of way at the back there. That's all filled up there. Good oil, new chain. We're ready to rock this pile here. That's gonna be wrapping for today's video, guys. We actually did a lot of splitting here this evening. We're gonna be taking a break here and going again hard tomorrow there. Out of our last order, we actually got 19 cords out of it. I was thinking 18, but we actually got 19. I kept track of all of them and I counted them all up, and we actually got 19, so I'm really surprised about that. But yeah, we got a good little chunk split off here this evening. As you guys can see, I'm gonna say we probably got roughly 2 cords, or maybe a little bit more. I'm just gonna turn you guys around here quickly. there's our pile. Range Road did good, except we went up to we loaded up this one log here. And unfortunately, as we pushed it up here, I felt the log go a little bit more than it wanted to. And we got a good crack in there. We just replaced this not too long ago, so we're gonna actually, instead of getting it welded, we're just gonna go buy a new one. They are cheap enough. So that's gonna be the wife's mission tomorrow morning, to go pick one of those up. And we'll be right back to her. Also, one last thing before we end today's video, I did notice that we have 500 subscribers, and it's awesome to see that. We are going to be doing another giveaway once we hit 1,000 subscribers. There is a local guy just south of us here in Alberta, Canada, and he does a lot of blacksmith work. He's a younger fella. He's got an Instagram page. I found him there, and we're getting him to make up 2 7-pound axe heads. So we're going to get them put onto some handles, and we're going to be giving one away once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So I did notice that 72% of you guys aren't subscribing that's watching the videos. So maybe a little incentive. But we're going to put up a picture just right about here, and just his Instagram page if you guys want to go check out his work. Awesome work he does. But we'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks again for tuning in, everybody. Armin's High Life. Bye.
Day after day, I'm more confused. Yet I look for the light through the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose, and I'm feeling the strain. Oh, it is shame. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Won't you take me away? Beginning to think that I'm wasting